People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And yesterday I poured the One Pot Wonder Swirl remake. Came out nice. Because it was a thin emulsification, thin trace, that made it more subject to soda ash. I've used this particular recipe before, never had a problem with soda ash, so I just trusted the recipe. So here we go. That beautiful soap now looks like this. That white stuff, that's sodium carbonate, otherwise known as soda ash. Naturally occurs when during gel phase, heat rises, the soap starts to solidify and evaporate, and on the top you end up with the soda ash when it reaches the surface. And that happened here too. Now, to get rid of soda ash is harmless. It's just ugly. On some soaps, I purposely let it ash, like soda ash is also caused by certain fragrance oils. When I make baby powder scent, it gets a heavy layer of soda ash on it. But since the soap is pink, blue, and white, soda ash has a fluffy type appearance, so I let that stay there. But on this soap, I don't want it there. So since the base of the soap is lard and canola oil, I'm going to take some canola oil, pour it in this little cavity opening here. And I'm going to brush it with the canola oil to erase the soda ash, bring back the color, bring back the glitter, and then the extra oil will just absorb into the soap, because that's what oil does. It absorbs into the soap. So I'm gonna. Seems my memory died, so we'll start that over. But ideally, it should be a soap. It should be an oil that the soap was made with. Since this was made with canola oil, I'm going to use canola oil to erase the soda ash. So I'm going to take you with me. See how ashy that is. I'm going to put it on one side so you can see the difference. Move this over here so I can get to the oil. And I'm using what used to be a makeup brush. I've never used this for makeup. I use it strictly for soap. Okay. I just dripped some of that on my leg. I felt it. Also, the thing about applying oil, it doesn't mess up the swirl, it doesn't mess up the glitter, it brings back the color, and you don't have to worry about it leaving streaks in the soap. Although there is a little strand of hair right here from this bristle. I just pull that right on out of there, no more problem. But now you can see the difference. And then that oil will absorb in, so you don't even have to worry about cleaning that off in a day or two. It literally goes away. there's a theory that soda ash is caused by soaps that didn't get emulsified enough, still having to be saponified. So when you look up in their soda ash, adding oil basically gives any lye heavy areas a chance to saponify. In other words, turn to soap. But soda ash is basically harmless. Usually you get rid of soda ash by either steaming it, dipping it in water, and with some designs for a soap that's undesirable, painting it with glycerin, which is where I got the idea of painting it with oil. Another soapy friend of mine confirmed that that's what she does. She paints it with oil, or just dipping it in water. And when you dip soaps in water, that's called polishing it. And for some soaps, I do that. It gives it a shiny finish. But I want this to have the finish that I intended when I made it, which will still be shiny, but it will have a slightly matte finish because that's the nature of the oils I used. Wow, that looks better already. Now I am going to add more oil to this, but look how it looks now. Those colors are coming back. I'm going to give this time to set up and absorb, and the ash will remove itself. And then it'll be time for the cut, which will be tomorrow. These are the ones I did first, just to see if it would work out for that particular batch. That's the good thing about an overflow mode. If you have an issue, test it on the overflow mode. I was going to do the alcohol thing, then I thought, no, maybe I'll dip it in water. And then it occurred to me, this is uncut, so dipping it in water would be practically impossible. Tried and true method that is used by most soapers is to just steam it. I don't have a steamer, so I figure we'll take another avenue. And isopropyl alcohol 91% works well on ash, and it dries quickly. You spray it on. I have this much in my bottle, and that would not be enough. So the oil method, I have oil for days. This is oil, this is oil, this is oil, this is oil, that's oil, that's oil, that's oil, that's goat's milk, and that's oil. Well, actually, that's lard down there. And then I have cocoa butter, and that wouldn't be suitable because it's too thick. But basically, the oil method works for my purposes, and I'm going to take a picture of it. I already took a picture of the ash. I'm going to take a picture of the oiled ash so you can see the difference. And basically, the oil got it back to looking primarily like it did when it was first poured. When it set up, it was this color. And then, come back a few hours later and ash happened. So, yeah, that's a restoration method. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Yeah, let's turn on the flash if I can, so you can really see what that looks like. And now you can see the pattern in there coming back. This has been People. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye now.